Very much.
And in addition to all that is also the 4th emergency service, so that's excellent. So now we move on to a new category at these awards, the Thomson Foundation Award for the Best Young Journalist from the Developing World. The entrants were asked to submit a sample of 3 pieces of their work from the last year. And it gives me great pleasure to invite Viscount Chandos, Chairman of the Thomson Foundation, to the stage to present this award. And the first nominee is Neha Dixit, who is a freelance journalist in India. 2 of Neha Dixit's 3 stories were about the victims of rape and highlighted that justice has no meaning for the rape survivor in India. The third was about the plight of widows in northern India. Her entries came with a letter from Ramesh Menon, an Indian journalist, who wrote, "I see her as one of the most promising journalists in India. She quit a well-paid and high-profile media job to work as a freelance, so she didn't have to cover stories at an owner's behest." The second nomination for the Thomson Foundation Award is Judy Kosgei of Citizen TV in Kenya. Judy Kosgei submitted 3 very different TV pieces. Period of Shame, about the problems faced by girls in Kenya because of the lack of sanitary towels. About the use of marijuana to fire up the fighting bulls of Western Kenya, and about the retirees from Europe in their 60s and 70s who come to Kenya to marry a young Samburu Moran. Judy Kosgei describes herself like this on Twitter: "I sleep stories, I eat stories, I tell stories, with one goal, to change a life." The final nomination in this category is from Nigeria. It's Toyosi Ogunseye of the Punch newspaper. Toyosi's 3 stories include an investigation into death and disease on a housing development exposed to fumes from a nearby steel company, a story that governors holding office were being investigated for corruption, and another about how local government pension funds were mismanaged for 37 years. Toyosi Ogunseye is described by the Punch group of newspapers as an excellent reporter with outstanding diligence and initiative. She's the youngest editor of a major newspaper in Nigeria. The judges said they were very pleased that without any planning or any intent, they'd ended up with a short list of 3 young women from 3 different countries, all brave and impressive in their own ways. This was another very difficult one to decide, but in the end, the winner was Judy Kosgei for her story, Period of Shame, for Citizen TV.
When she was promoted to Class 5, what she calls a miracle happened. Her mother was forced to embark on a 2-kilometer journey to borrow what would conceal her shame.
Akaniambia ataenda kuniombea nguo siku ya exam, akanionyesha venye ya kufunga. Sasa mimi nikajua tangu siku hiyo kufunga nguo na kwenda kuomba.
A practical lesson from her mother which took minutes. Naken Payan demonstrates how any lucky girl in this community has to go through this especially trimmed, softened goat skin with special straps to tie on each thigh. A treasure she can note on unless she gets married. It is taboo, according to the El Chamus community for unmarried girls. She tells me she can give anything to have it.
Kama ningepewa chakula na always ningechukua always.
Well done to Judy Kosgei. This, however, is a very special award. Everyone has come a very long way tonight. So can I invite all 3 nominees onto the stage, please? And please give them a very big hand.
would like to thank the cameraman we worked with, Mauricio Zuduar, who is a guy and who found it very difficult at first to take the pictures, and the little girls we talked to were very ashamed because they thought he's a man and he has to see this. He's a courageous man. It was so hard. It's better going to the battlefield. We went to him to Somalia, but it was easier in Somalia than doing that story. I dedicate this award to the invisible heroines of Baringo, the girls who told their story of how they don't have sanitary towels. And today, 10,000, a campaign was started in Kenya, and 10,000 girls will get a year's supply of sanitary towels. And we hope by this time next year, it will be law that all girls in Kenya, the 2 million girls who are in dire need of sanitary towels, will be able to get free sanitary towels in school. Thank you very much.
Thank you, and well done.